real quick because I've already done 3 of these and I can't do it again because I'm going to lose my mind. All right, so let's get started. We're going to go over this and what you see on the screen there, which is the Ko-Fi. We'll make it real quick. Physical copy. This includes everything from my shop with the exception of some stuff that came out slightly afterwards, i.e. the Warlock Child subclass. The Child. I don't want to... No, it's not children warlocks. Although I'm sure they exist in D&D, but whatever. That's not... No judgment. All right. Whatever. So, first things first. On the Ko-Fi, if you go to ko-fi.com/biscuit10rpg, you'll be able to see the entirety of our page where we store all of our stuff. Not necessarily new, but not well known. I do have membership levels. If you want to support the channel, as well as my own personal endeavors, we have 2 levels, the Aspirant and the Warlock itself, chipping in at a $1 or $5 per month fee. Everything, there are special perks to this. Obviously, you get access to exclusive content, social media shout out when you become one, credit in all my future products that I make, which can take some time, so no worries there. The Warlock tier actually has some extra stuff, specifically exclusive requests. If you want to be one of those folks once a month, if you have something you're like, hey, I'm really struggling with this idea, I want to add something unique into my campaign, you can reach out to me and I will work with you. And we'll come up with something, either a magic item, maybe a monster, maybe an NPC, whatever you want. We'll work together and get you something unique for your campaign. Now, I will tell you this, if we work together, it may end up on the Ko-Fi page itself, but I will not be profiting off of it. It will actually be just marked as free so that your creation that you worked with me to put together will be available to anyone else that chooses to use something fun or funky. And my promise to you all is that will not end up in any of our books. That'll be specifically Ko-Fi exclusive. It won't even make its way over to Drive-Thru-RPG. So there you go. On my shop, this is the combination of everything I've made so far. Obviously been on a bit of a hiatus for creation-wise here lately because we're working on a super secret project that I cannot tell you about, otherwise Adam will strangle me to death. And I don't need Adam having more stress in their life or you know, my life. I don't want to be strangled. So we got everything here. Melting Pot of Nonsense is 90% of what this is made up of. There, now you can see it. The only difference is it's put in a specific order so that it's easier to read and it's not so chaotic, which is what the Melting Pot of Nonsense was kind of built around, just fun stuff in a weird manner. Also, if you feel the particular need, you want to get the physical copy of this compendium, bam, right here, Drive-Thru-RPG, just look up Biscuit 10 RPG, all one word, and you can find... Oops, I didn't go back after the last take. Ignore me. Here we go. The Abyssal Knight, available there for $1.99, just like on Ko-Fi. The only difference is on Ko-Fi, I make just a little bit more off of it than I would on Drive-Thru-RPG. However, on Drive-Thru-RPG, guess what? You can leave reviews, so I'll appreciate that too. There's the Compendium of the Absurd right here. And then, of course, I went ahead and threw up the Fey Court Warlocks up there just because it's an interesting concept. Kind of wanted to get it out there. Looks like someone thought 3 out of 5 stars. That's fine. It was a fun one. Didn't put too much stuff into it. But the compendium itself, as you can see, the PDF plus softcover is $14.99. Hey, not too shabby. The PDF obviously doesn't have everything that's in the physical copy, as noted right here. The physical copy only has extra edition of the Abyssal Knight version 2, which means that there's 2 versions of the Abyssal Knight in that particular book, because version 1 relies heavily on paladin oaths and twisting them and perverting them a little bit to give it a little fun flavor. However, the physical copy does have version 2, which is 3 more subclasses specifically for that new core class, as well as 2 more spells that you will not find anywhere else outside of actually purchasing the PDF for the Abyssal Knight by itself. Other than that, I think I've eaten enough time, so we're either going to start here in just a second, and you'll see our friendly, happy, or possibly curmudgeon-y faces pop up in a moment, or you're going to be knocked right back over to that beautiful Biscuit 10 RPG starting soon screen. With that, we hope to see you soon, and yeah, definitely check out our stuff. And we're live. Okay, so we're going to start out slow on this one because we know that we had audio issues last time. You can blame me because I quite frankly have no idea what I'm doing most of the time, and the fact that we have sound in this is mind-boggling. So, welcome to Biscuit Tin RPG. While I'm talking, and then I'll have other people make sound checks, and then someone, I didn't designate whoever decides to go to the Twitch channel and check the stuff. Yay. I'm not going to do ads today, so you're welcome. All right, sound check. We're going to start with, actually, I'll just go through. Y'all can just make noise, because as long as they can hear you.
Hello.
Hello.
Noise. Creative block. Crap. Hee-haw.
I can hear all of that on Twitch.
All right, cool. So we have audio. We're not going to have a repeat of session 20 that was accidentally labeled originally session 19 because I don't know how numbers work. So, with that being said, we do not know. Rosina may end up joining us, may not. Kind of a tricky schedule. If she does not, it's totally fine. We understand, and we hope she has a wonderful night. So, for the time being, she has been yeeted as the resident yeeter of the party. I don't. I've got to come up with better material, like quite frankly. So
No,
let's
it's
just
okay.
go.
One of these days, Essential's going to eat her into battle, so we'll make it something.
I want to see that fight.
Episode 21, The Yeetening.
The yeeting.
No.
Don't
See, it's
crap
going to
on
have to
Wednesday.
be her throwing probably me in the battle because I'm the small one.
All right. I lost my train of thought, which is not unusual for
Choo-choo.
us. Okay. Anyway. All right, let's go ahead and do the recap and get started then, everybody. Session 20 was labeled, entitled, Majin Gets Stabbed and Other Well-Related Activities. The party searched through various books in the library and found them to all be seemingly cursed in one form or another, though due to their killing of the old librarian, they were immediately cured of their afflictions by the new head librarian as a token of thanks. Well, all of them except Grimeyes, whom the party cannot seem to remember. They know he's traveling with them, but cannot recall any details specifically. That's right, every 30 seconds, a memory wipe happens. Just to let you know, Icarus, since you were not here last game, this affects you too. So you know that he's traveling with you, but you don't know anything else. Talking once again to Majin, they mentioned the Well of Souls, which seemed to spark a chord with them. Perhaps the well is damaged or in danger of some sort. With their mind made up, Majin began leading the party through the city, through the back alleys here and there to avoid unwanted attention. This, however, did not last long, as Grimeyes and Essential saw it coming but could not move fast enough and watched a dagger plunge into the back of Majin as they walked. Majin, dropping to the ground, uttering a word and snapping of fingers, produced a green flame that engulfed the assailants, vaporizing them instantly. The party, of course, offered assistance in healing, helping Majin to their feet. It seems Majin may have their head on the chopping block now, too, for helping the traitors in the city. Along the way, Majin spoke at length about the well, which confused the party. Why would Majin know so much about the well, but not know it might have been the potential reason for all the troubles lately? Fate, of course, interjected on Majin's behalf, coming to the defense of her friend, explaining that Majin is one of only two people that ever made it into the well itself, the other being Dorian, the accursed king. After taking a long walk across the nameless sea, yes, that's right, on top of the water, Majin and the party found themselves falling into the waves and finding themselves in a painting right out of M.C. Escher, upside down stairs and gravity meaning nothing, making their way into they take a long rest in front of the Rem Exius, a labyrinth of sorts, and start their journey into the trials and tribulations that await them. A huge room of stairs and doors with one large door, an imposing one with 3 keyholes in the front of it. And that is where we pick up. And I have to, there we go. All right. So, you are all standing in front of the stairs. Just to let you know, Rosina is going to stay this time. She's not going to poof out. I'm going to have her here just in case she decides to drop in. She will. I'll just do basic stuff with her. No conversations pieces, nothing like that. I don't want to interject on her behalf. She's uncommonly quiet. As you're all standing there, a familiar face pops up right next to you. Icarus re-enters the field out of seemingly nowhere in a puff of multicolored smoke. Very stage presency.
Oh, well, there
Hello.
you are. I've been wondering when you were going to show up again.
Oh, right, you. Yeah, no. Yeah, just reconnecting with the husband. He did not like what happened in the library, and I had no choice in the matter. Yeah. What's happened while I was left? And how many buildings have exploded?
Surprisingly, no buildings have gone up in flames yet. Managed to put out all the fire. Probably for the best.
Yes, yes. Fire in a very cursed books. Yes, fire is not a good idea.
Quite.
Um,
Who's this goblin?
Icarus. Do you know this person?
Hmm. I like look down at my hand, and it's like I like have writing on the underside of my wrist. I'm like, I just know that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in the party. So I'm just assuming that he's the fifth one, and I just don't care enough to remember him. Sorry.
Oh
I
yes,
said
he's
that
been
out
here.
loud.
He's
Oh.
been here all along. Yes, it's.
Oh, no, you're entirely fine. Jerry O'Malley, at your service.
Who's this goblin?
He's Jerry O'Malley.
Sounds like a stage name.
I'm gonna
He's
have
a.
to set a timer.
Are you a
Yeah.
goblicon? A leprechaun. Put that in the compendium.
Oh no, internet.
Oh my god.
A different
Um,
kind of green goblin.
Where the hell? Okay. I'm going to actually have to set a timer because you all are silly. All right.
Tick tock. Tick tock.
Yep. With that, you all promptly forget everything that Grim Eyes has said, and you're back to square one.
So real quick,
Does that actually apply to Icarus?
It does.
Okay.
that sucks. Do we still have Heroes Feast up?
Yes. That literally happened right before the end of last game. So, you all have the bonuses except Icarus, who was not there to partake. You all have the Heroes Feast traits and bonuses. Okay. So, you see before you a series of stairways going up, down, towards the middle. I need to get my dice out because depending on what you do, things happen. So, almost dropped my fancy dice all over the floor.
Don't want you to 86 yourself there, Kraken boy.
Well,
Kraken dice. They're really, really nice. Kraken dice.
all right. So, you all can pick which direction you're going to go. If you're going to go now or you're going to wait a minute and chat it up, it's up to you. As you're all focusing on that, Majin chimes in and states, "I will keep an eye on the entryway to make sure that we were not followed, and an eye on the door to make sure nothing gets set up while you are all searching for the keys. Plus, I'm still a little dagger wound doesn't seem to be healing as well as it should."
Oh, you got stabbed. Sorry, I just noticed that. I am so sorry.
Fine.
I would think at this point you would be used to such things with your nom de plume, the betrayer.
Nom de jour.
Nom de betrayer.
Nom de guerre.
Nom de guerre.
Who's this goblin?
Ugh.
surprisingly, I don't get stabbed very often, so that was new.
Yeah, I imagine your enemies don't get close enough to even get within range.
Nope.
Anyway, so you said something about keys. Sorry,
Yes.
just popped in.
So to let you know, that door over there, I told them before you arrived that there are 3 keys that are required, and they're hidden throughout this labyrinth of sorts. That door cannot be forced open by magic or brute strength. It does require 3 keys, and they are in separate rooms. I told them every time I've been here, it's changed and it's looked different. I've made it in a handful of times, but failed many more.
Looks like one of my dreams. And oh, my namesake. Oh, this isn't lucky. Anyway. Oh, a goblin.
Right. I've been saying that entire time, but also, should we all split up or should we all sit together, go into teams, maybe?
Splitting up in this weird dimensional space does not seem like a good idea.
Given how you all seem to keep forgetting who the hell I am, I'm not splitting up with none of y'all.
Never mind. Drink some water.
Like, I like pull out a marker and I just like 1.
All right. There are 3 stairways. You said, DM.
Yeah, there's 3 separate stairways. There's one that goes where you're at right now. There's the one that heads directly to the big door, and then there's one that goes up, and you can see that it leads to other stairways that go across. And it seems like there's doorways all throughout this labyrinth. So it just depends on where you go, on which doorway you go to first. And there's also the same thing down.
Okay. Essentially, going to ask Majin, since you've been here before, what can we expect? If you can offer any notion of knowledge to that.
Yeah, so the other times I've been here, the labyrinth has always looked similar, but the doorways don't always lead to the same place. I've run into just empty rooms. I've run into stairs that crumble. Others where there were monsters lurking on the other side. And sometimes there's fantastical items of a magic variety that appear in some rooms.
Is there, by chance, like with all mazes and labyrinths, is there a place, secret rooms, secret paths that you may know or may have used in the past? Any markings that we can look out for? Anything to help us?
Every single time I've come in here, any markings I've seen have changed, never repeating themselves.
And how did you manage to navigate and exit this labyrinth so that we could use that knowledge?
The only consistent thing is that the need for 3 keys.
Okay.
Out of idle curiosity, does my wanderer feature from my background have any bearing on a labyrinth like this? With my excellent memory for maps and geography.
You have not been in here before.
But if I were to go through and then come back, would I remember the path to get back to where we came from?
So if you go through, you'll remember how to get back to where you are right now.
Okay.
So you'll remember that. But if you came back later, chances are it would look entirely different.
Yeah. I figured that would be the case. I just wanted to make sure if we needed to, we could get back to this room.
Yes. Yes, you'll be able to do
All right,
that.
Cool.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything special. So should we just like flip a coin or something to go up or down?
Eeny, meeny, miny, that one.
Where did you come from?
I've been here.
He's always been here. It's just
I don't know about that.
2.
Scrappy, has he always been here?
DM said we would remember that he's always been around. We just don't know why or who.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Goblin, you
What?
think?
What? Yeah, that is also true. Um, what direction did
Oh, he
Grimwise walk?
randomly pointed up the stairs.
Okay. Essential starts walking. Well, actually, Scrappy starts walking.
He's the decisive sort. Perhaps we keep him around as a wayfinder.
All right. So you're going up or down?
Up.
Going up.
All right.
Floor number something in this weird place.
All right. So you begin walking up this this stairway, and as you're walking, you all kind of hear like just a little bit of crackling noises as you're walking up the stairs. About the point where you've all kind of hit like a little past center, um, you feel the walkway begin to give way, and I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Everyone gets a +4 if they're relative near me,
Mhm.
which is 10 feet.
Yes.
Who would that
Six.
be?
Come on.
Oh boy.
So +4,
Maybe beyond.
17?
Mhm.
Yes, 17.
Okay. Essentially got a 12.
Got to roll for fate.
Ooh, I for sure failed. Crit fail.
Oh, I forgot Faye was here. I was gonna ask her if she had any insight on this place and
No,
navigate.
she would have outright told you she's never been
Okay.
here before.
Okay, cool.
Grim Eyes did not do too great.
Cool.
Well, most of us did.
Everybody has fallen, and you fall on the pathway below.
Ow.
Rude.
And it's not far enough that you take any damage, but you all are fallen prone. Not a big deal right now.
Happy to get up.
So you're about 30 feet away from the next doorway that was on the downward slope.
Cool.
I've been here, what, 5 minutes? And I get a feeling this place doesn't like us. All right. So is it basically just left or right that we can go?
No, you're basically there's basically the way it works because there's not a map for this area, and you'll find that out if we go into a room where I have to do something. I reused an old map that you'll all love. But no, basically
Nice.
each stairway goes up or down, and it hits a point at the top, a dais of some sort, and there's a doorway, and then there's another path going up or down.
How far away is the nearest door from us right now?
Right now, about 30 feet.
About 30 feet. Can we see it?
Yep.
Okay. Scrappy can climb. You can take a couple at a time unless you all want to start climbing now.
So that's the thing. Like if you're gonna try to climb back up to the doorway up there,
Yeah.
you can do that with Scrappy helping you try to get up there.
Well,
Or
Scrappy has
the
climb speed. That's why I was just
right,
using him.
and then the other one is the actual closest door is the 30 feet away. That's actually on the stairway, the downway stairway that you're
That one's
currently
there.
on.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, closest one, at least to me. We can just start knocking down doors.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's head towards that door over there.
Okay. All right. So you start heading towards that doorway. You come to the door. It's a relatively normal looking door. Nothing sinister or anything about that. Just a thick wooden door with the metal slats across it to give support. However, I assume someone's going to try to turn the door handle. Okay.
Yep.
It is locked.
Cool. Grim Eyes is gonna start fiddling with the lock with his lock picks.
Okay. Go ahead and
Tablet
roll.
is very handy.
The use a specific one for that? I think it's
Yeah, it's if you have the thieves' tools and you're proficient with them, you get a +5 to your dexterity roll, plus your
okay.
so you get it's basically a dex based, so your dex plus your proficiency +5.
Okay. Dex. Okay. Dex 13, 17 plus 5, 22.
Okay, cool. You manage to finagle the lock open, and as you do that, you hear the click, and then the door slowly opens up. It's not open all the way yet, so if you want to open it up and wander in,
Before I wander in, I am going to check for any traps directly on the other side of the doorway.
okay. Roll perception.
Persuasion. You cannot convince the labyrinth.
Yeah, no,
that
I
it is
clicked.
not.
I clicked the wrong thing.
Per that
Wait,
persuasion
can
roll
we
does
do
not
that?
work on me.
Can we do that? Can we just talk to the labyrinth and be like, can we have 3 keys, please?
Okay. So you rolled a 17.
Yep.
Okay. You look through. There's nothing obvious. You don't see anything. You don't see any tripwires or any sort of runes on the other side of the door.
Then yeah, I'll pull the door or push the door fully open.
Okay. As you open the door, you can see in. There's some lit sconces and torches and stuff kind of lining the room. It's a very basic looking room made of stone. Uh, some of it is the black stone that you're used to seeing in Cathrock. There's also some sandstone, limestone. It's kind of patchwork of different stones that were used to put this together, similar to what you saw on the way in. As you look around the room, there are crates stacked against the back wall with sheets thrown over them. There's also there's some workbenches, bits of machinery, and a few interesting weapons on the workbenches. And then you see some notes, um, just some paperwork strewn across one of the desks as well.
I mean, I'll take a look at the paperwork, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything significant, but I didn't get to read anything in the library.
I understand.
Sad.
Okay, so bear with me for one moment because this is one thing I did forget to do. Okay. There we go. Okay. So you look at the notes, and then as you're looking at them, there's some names scrawled across along with uh, abilities and things of certain items that are shown. And as you're looking at that, and you're looking at the different weapons and utilities and everything that are actually on the actual workbenches, you realize that these notes are about those creations. So there's some stuff. They're all kind of works in progress. There's some that have been completed. There's something about dual-handed crossbows, a whip that's sitting over there, a shield. Um, there's a few other things on there too.
Tell me about the whip. Or is it just like literally just a normal whip?
So I'll get to that in a second. Invars, I need you to make a wisdom save.
I can do that. And since I partook of the hero's feast, it is with advantage. Moohoo-ha-ha.
So you ate some brain food?
Yes.
Well, you know,
Did
something.
you eat fish? Omega-3s?
So the first one is a 13, and with advantage is a 20.
Okay, you are fine.
I feel better.
Yes. So you are fine for the time limit described on that item.
Indeed.
All right. So when you're reading about the whip, you see that the note scribbled called it the lightning whip. It's a long whip of braided leather with a thin copper wire threaded through the braids. A bronze signet of a sword crossed with a lightning bolt is built into the handle. when you would make, and then it tells you what it can do. It's got abilities like lash, trip, zap, and it's also noted that it's a work in progress,
Mm,
which means that it could potentially have downsides.
Yeah. And that sounds fun, though. Maybe I'll get this goblin to test it out for me. um, I like show the other people in the room like this list and ask if they want to know anything about these other ones. I don't know. I don't want to take over the whole conversation.
DM, could you run over those items again?
Yep. There is something, the notes mention a shield of rebound, something called the double tap, the lightning whip, deadly precision, a coin of destiny, and the belt of righteousness. Oh. Yep. There we go.
That was a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. And these things are strewn actually on the table.
Point of destiny, belt of righteousness. Well, that sounds
I'm
like food bars.
I'm a little intrigued by this double tap.
The double tap. What you read on it, it says these magical crossbows magically reload themselves after each shot. Additionally, when you score a critical hit using either of the crossbows, you may make an additional attack using that crossbow, no action required. This benefit cannot occur more than once per crossbow on your turns. It also notes that it is a work in progress.
Hmm.
Wow. Is it like an enchantment on there? Can
Yep.
I like put it on my blood snare?
No.
Wow.
It's they're specifically enchanted on this. As you look around, anybody that's interested in trying to figure out what may have made these, make an intelligence check.
Sure.
With Arcana, an Arcana check.
Oh, perfect.
Sure. Oh, that was surprising.
16. And that's with a +6 to it. Okay.
15.
Okay, that's high enough for all of you.
Did I roll highest, the highest out of everybody with a +0?
Yeah, you did, Grady O'Malley.
+1 to my intelligence. It just
So you're as you're like looking at these and you're seeing that it's work in progress. That seems weird. Wizards don't normally have that, and it strikes you all like, oh, this is an artificer's tool shed. So this is basically an artificer's lab.
we've already angered an alchemist, a librarian. Do we maybe want to make a artificer mad at us too? And
Why not?
like
We
just
should-
wonder
Why
and tell
not?
myself.
What? No, we should move on. We don't have time for this.
True. I just want to know about the coin of destiny, and that's the last thing for me.
Coin of Destiny. The notes state that when you okay, so this is just I'm not going to tell you what it is. It just okay, no. It's when you roll a d20, you can immediately take a bonus action to flip a coin in the air, placing the result in the hands of fate. On a heads, the d20 roll becomes a 20. On tails, it becomes a 1. Once you've used this feature, the coin cannot be used in this manner again until 24 hours have passed.
I love it. I'm taking it. I'm sorry. I'm taking it. I grab it before anyone else can.
No, that's actually a really good one there, actually.
You guys can have whatever else from the other ones, but and a coin is.
So,
So now two people in this party have special coins.
Yep. Well, there's one fancy coin, and now there's an actual magical coin. So there's a belt, there's a shield, there are two hand crossbows, there's the whip, there is a rapier, a silver blade with a crimson edge, with a hilt of plain steel, and the handle is wrapped in black leather. A smooth steel orb acts as the pommel. The sword feels incredibly light and nimble in your grip. So, if anyone picks that one up.
Essential will go ahead and
Looks
just take the belt.
emo.
The belt.
Yeah, he'll just take it.
Okay. So just to let you know, while you it requires attunement, as does actually the only thing that doesn't require attunement is the coin of destiny. Everything else will require attunement. The belt specifically says while you wear the belt, you have a +1 increase to your proficiency bonus and all saving throws. Additionally, you are physically incapable of lying and find yourself magically compelled to tell anyone you meet the truth.
I'll take it.
Pretty bold. I'll keep that.
Can we like trick Dorian into putting this on and just like ask him?
No,
what's
no.
happening?
See,
I mean,
no,
I'll wear
Essential
it.
already knows who this belt's going to.
it's going to Majin.
What? No. It's going to look. Never mind.
It's going to
going to
Majin.
No, he's about to say LaCroix.
So
I'll
hold on.
take it.
If we give it to Majin, we can then just ask him directly, are you going to fuck us over?
I don't care about Mod.
Well,
I care about
It
LaCroix.
requires attunement.
No.
Probably
Yeah.
not going to do that. But
Yeah, the only one who really cares about that is probably Rosina.
okay, out of character. This would actually be really funny for Grimeyes because we're not going to remember what he says anyway. Back in character.
So, is anyone else taking any of them, or?
I'm actually probably not going to take the double tap if anybody wants those, because I can't even use them.
Actually, yeah, Essential will take it.
The double tap,
Mhm.
dual hand
Yep.
crossbows.
Mhm.
Okay, so I will get you the stats here. Let me see if I can.
I'm just putting out there, if no one's taking all the other items, Essential will take them and then put it in his backpack.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
Did-
I'm
did
just
you
gonna
say
take
there
it
was
and then
a-
we'll figure it out later.
I'll put the
did-
paperwork in your bag too, so we can
Sure.
actually remember.
That's fine.
Did you say there was a whip as well?
Yes.
Not anymore.
I think I'm going to take
posting.
that
I'm posting a
instead.
picture in the Discord for you all to be able to see it. See all of the items that are available there.
Okay.
It also
We
explains
can
what the
figure
work in
that out later.
progress does as well. You won't necessarily know that unless you use it, but it's just for information later. So that'll describe. all of
You
the
know,
abilities that I
DM,
can put in there.
reading that page and that description, it almost seems that it continues to a second page.
Yeah, it does. And
Oh.
guess what? There's not. Shut up. I'll fix it. Damn it.
We can.
All right. New. And here's the rest of that one.
All right. We can sort through all that later. We should probably
Yes. Okay.
find.
I'm
these
really
keys.
quite interested in this belt.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the whip.
I mean, the whole attunement thing, just handing it to Majin is not gonna
Mm-mm.
do much. It's not gonna be like it's not Wonder Woman's lasso here. We've got to actually attune it. So
Looking
I'm
at
looking at the
weapon,
belt
we
really
should just
hard.
give this to Rosina. We should give this rapier to Rosina. Like,
Does she like rapiers?
I mean, well, she uses an axe, but I think she can use swords. Anyway, she would like kill everybody. Well, kill them even more than she's already killed everybody.
She can kill them
And-
double good, even gooder, badder.
Yep. All of those things.
Anyway,
So yeah,
Oh, really?
I
I want the belt. I'm gonna hang on to the belt.
I'm going to take the
Belt of
whip,
righteousness.
and
yeah, you can take
the next chance I get, I'm going to turn it into a packed weapon.
Okay.
And attunement takes how long?
Attunement takes at least a short rest.
Yep. So
okay.
can't do it right now.
All right. So there's still the boxes and the stuff over the boxes, the canvas that's covering it. If you'd like to search the rest of the room, or you can leave the room if you like.
Essential's ready to move on.
I'll like pull the sheet off, I guess. I don't know. Or let's just move on.
It's up to you.
Do we have a coin around here somewhere?
Grim Eyes will pull the sheet off.
Okay.
Sure.
So as you pull the sheet off, you see a series of boxes, some of them open, some of them closed. And as you finish pulling away the rest of the sheet, you see that there is a non-functioning, mechanical-looking golem. It's a boxy tin can automaton with a steel exhaust grill screwed into its chest and two lightless eyes.
Ooh. Can I use one
I
of my
don't like
abilities
that.
to just make? Can I just make it my puppet and just make it work with my magic?
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Hmm.
What? You look uneasy, friend.
I look at my wrist. Fred? No. Wait, why I have fur? Why did I write on my arm? This was stupid. Anyway.
I don't like that.
What don't you like?
The fact that there's a golem in here.
A what? In here?
Oh.
Gestures at the giant robot. That.
Must be put the danger. I don't
I
think
thought it was
it's
just
going
a
to
statue.
activate.
Because if there's one, you probably made more.
Look, as long as we don't trigger it to activate, we should be fine.
Yeah, but
Yes,
what-
like we would have to say something like attack or fetch or some other word that would be a command word that would make it do something, right?
I feel like I should take that belt away from you, Inverse.
It's in my backpack. It's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
If he
Grim Eyes
puts
is
that
gonna walk
belt
out the
on,
door.
he's going to tell us all his plans for world destruction.
Grim Eyes, as you approach
confess.
the door, you take the step over the threshold, and before you can react, the door slams in your face.
Damn
And
it!
all of you that are, we're probably walking towards the door, you hear the sounding of gears and steam and movement behind you, as it seems attempting to walk out of the room with your ill-gotten goods seem to have triggered something. And
Ah.
behind you, you see
Fuck.
rising up out of the boxes the golem.
This
I
no-name
wouldn't really
I
say they
turn
were
around.
ill-gotten.
on.
We found them.
I glare at it and I'm like, no, down, back.
Take the goblin, not us.
Oh, were you using your animating power thingy on it?
No.
No.
Does that work
I'm
as
just-
control golem?
Wish.
Wait, hang on. Do I actually? Gun. No.
So do we have
No.
to roll initiatives?
Yes, please. Let me go ahead and add this guy to the turn
Oh,
order.
I did get my force cage back.
DM?
Initiative.
Hang on. I'm trying to figure out
Okay.
how to get this guy a turn.
I
Hmm.
just clear a listing again and then redo it.
Oh, okay.
It's been pretty.
I'm just
lame
seeing I'm
recently.
seeing different things. I'm seeing a library in one view and a not library in the other.
Yeah, we're still in the library.
You're still in the library.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Here you go.
Oh, look, there's us.
Oh.
Here we go. We're going to go ahead and start some music for scene.
Bum, ba, 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 ba,
right.
ba.
Nope. Okay.
Pardon me.
Let me move him over here real quick so I can... Okay, there it is. Add turn. It was at the top. Okay, so there's that. I don't know who has turns added here, so I'm just going to add a turn for all of you, and then I'll get your initiatives here in a moment.
Remember, everyone gets a +4 their initiative rolls.
Oh.
Ooh,
my
that means I
order.
got
Oh,
a
that's a
15.
bit better.
I got a 16.
13.
All right, so first things first, let's see what this guy's got. Okay.
Ooh, does he get a +4 too?
No. he
No, he's too far away.
Ooh, but
Um,
for those of us that partake of the hero's feast, you are immune to poison and being frightened, and makes all wisdom saving throws at advantage. I don't know if that'll come into play here, but keep it in mind.
Who knows?
Well,
All right.
with how many times we've encountered Cloud Kill, I really wish I had that right now.
I remember.
I'm getting poisoned.
All
and
right.
acid thrown at us.
Icarus, what was yours?
13.
13. All right. Invar's already got yours. Grimmeye's got yours. Rosina. All right.
She's watching the gate, right?
No, she. You know what? Yeah. Screw it. Let's see how you guys fare without Rosina.
Thanks.
She's staying up there with Majin because she doesn't trust him.
Wait, so while we're over here dying, she's just going to watch.
She can't get
She's
in now.
going-
The door's closed.
Yeah, the door locked.
So it's her turn to do that.
All right. Essential, what was yours?
19.
19. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So there we go. Let's go ahead and set the turn order to descending. Up first is Fate. Oh my god, I finally get to do something. If I can find her character sheet. Otherwise, this is going to be real boring real fast.
Hey, has everybody checked out the Compendium of the Absurd? If you go to Biscuit Tin RPG on Ko-Fi, yeah, that's the place to go. Check it out. You can have it printed and shipped to you. It's really got a lot of, well, it's got stuff in it. It's absurd. It's a compendium with absurd stuff in it.
I found it.
I nearly went insane trying to edit it. Not
Biscuit
really,
10 RPG on Ko-Fi. All one word. Biscuit 10, 2 T's. Biscuit 10 RPG.
Right.
I don't know. I'm
yes.
doing this like I'm typing or this. Compulsion.
So, Fate will cast a spell, and she becomes invisible.
This is familiar.
Fancy pants.
Oh, wait, that's not it. I gotta right-click on her and do this thing.
How,
Okay.
how does the saying go? Fate is invisible everywhere and nowhere at once.
Okay, so she is going to go this way. Start heading that way. So, despite the well being in the middle there, that's all flat surface. I literally just didn't make a new map. So, all
So
the
that's a
roads that you
rug.
could potentially run into
It's a
something.
rug.
Yeah,
right?
it's a nice
just gonna-
circular rug.
It's a gray rug.
All right. Essential, your turn.
Right. Big guy. Okay. Essential will go ahead and move 30 feet, and then he will go ahead and pop a black tentacle right there.
Okay.
Right in front of him.
Let me see if I can find those again. Probably somewhere.
You can put whatever you want, as long as it's tentacle.
So wrong.
And then I'll go ahead and attack with it as I summon it.
And there we go.
Here
There's
we
your tentacle.
go.
I'm gonna
Awesome,
go ahead and
thank you.
put-
That's a crit. With
Yay!
the tentacle, it whips its hair back and forth, but I only roll a 13 points of damage. Cold damage, and it reduced its movement by 10 feet.
Controlled by Essential. Okay, save settings. All right. So how much damage?
13 damage, and cold damage, and it loses 10 feet of its movement.
Okay. Interesting.
And that will be it.
The one time I don't have all of my stuff. All right, here we go. 10 damage. Oh, that's
Thir-
not even
13 damage.
13 damage. Okay. All right. 13 cold damage it is. Anything else you're going to do?
Oh, that will be it.
All right. Grim Eyes, a.k.a. Nobody Knows You.
Grim Eyes is gonna pull out his meat cleaver, and he's going to cast. I could just bail on you guys.
Rosina already did. She
And I
took
don't-
stuff.
Yeah,
She
And I don't even know your name.
but I could literally just teleport out the door. Just put that
Do
out
it.
there.
Then do it. Just do
Try
it.
it.
I'm
Do
going
it.
to.
Do it. Do it.
See what happens.
Do it.
Okay, I'm actually going to Eldritch Blast at the golem
Okay.
Wow, punk.
because it just occurred to me I have Dimension Door.
Cool.
I get
with you.
3 of those. So 18, 28, and that's not going to hit. 13.
You hit once.
Really?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
11 points of damage.
All right. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Envars, it is your turn.
Given this lovely distance, I'm going to first cast Spiritual Weapon. Boink.
All right.
And that is just at second level.
Okay. Let me see if I can find you a spiritual weapon. You know what? Your spiritual weapon is going to be a different set of tentacles. There you go, where you want it. Let me get you control of it real quick after I put the
Alrighty.
radius around it. And I'm going to make it green for you,
Thank you.
of course. There you go. There's your little spiritual weapon right there. So
Got
you
it.
can move
So
wherever you want.
I run forward 30 feet because it's a great big room. And then I'm going to conjure up the spiritual weapon in front of it.
Okay.
And that is a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually going to use my regular action just to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to use my bonus action to dash. But the spiritual weapon does get an attack. Whack! Coming in at a 12 to hit.
And it basically clanks off of the metal that the golem consists of. No damage.
So be it. That is it for me.
All right. Icarus.
I'm gonna move 40 feet up to here, and then can I? Trying to think of how to word this. Can I like do an investigation check or something to see if I can see like what's powering this automaton? Like, is it like fire and steam? Is it just a battery? Can I just like pull something and have it turn off?
Okay, so it's I mean, you can make an Arcana check, but you'll be at disadvantage because the magic used to make this is not something that you are familiar with.
Fair enough. Arcana, disadvantage. I mean, I have +6, so maybe something happens. Do I still have that +4 by chance?
What kind of check is it? Is this?
Arcana.
No, you only get +4 to saving throws and initiatives.
So that's a 13.
Okay. It looks like it's powered by steam and magic, but you're not quite sure anything else about it.
Okay.
The only thing you've really been able to suss out is it started as soon as Grimeyes, or that goblin you know, tried to walk out the door with equipment from the shop.
Okay. Something with fire. Okay. I actually have.
And that's just an
Magic.
observation based on the fact that it's got steam coming out of it.
Okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna use my blood snare then.
Okay.
Okay. Clear. It's been a while. I need to remember how to do this again. +3. Okay. Where's my attack? Give me. Really? Whatever. It's a d20 with +3 to attack. I'm not doing anything special. It's just straight up shooting this.
Okay,
thing.
so it's a d20 plus the 3 from the weapon itself, plus your, if you're proficient, plus your dex.
I am not proficient crossbows.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll just be plus your dex, plus 3.
That's gonna be dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20 hits.
All right. Okay. It is 1d10 plus 2. Usually there's like a button to hit to do the attack, but it's not showing up today. Fun. That's 6 damage.
All right.
Piercing, but it's metal, so I'm guessing it doesn't.
No, it goes in, but it'll fall out.
Okay.
That the blood snare is the one where you can use it to push it back or pull it forward, right?
Yeah. I don't think I'm not gonna right now.
Okay. So you're gonna forgo that. Okay. All right. Now it is the golem's turn, and it will walk right through this, but it's slowed for this turn, right?
Correct.
Okay. So it's coming towards you. What does it have? 15 feet? Probably not. Where is it? Is this it? Okay. Okay. Well, it can hit you. So it turns its attentions at the one that it can hit from where it's at. Oh, wait, never mind. 30, 60. Okay. Maybe I can get someone else. We'll see.
Oh, gee, I wonder who it is.
Since it can hit all of them but Grim Eyes, I'm going to roll a die 4 to see who it goes after, because you're all kind of separated. Well,
Isn't
okay.
Fate
Fate's
is invisible. Right?
Yeah. So on a 4, I'll re-roll. Okay. Well, we'll just go with the first one. So, Invars, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as a 15-foot cone of boiling steam shoots from this thing's chest and flies
With a
directly at you.
+4.
Yes. Well, if you're inside his radius, you get that +4.
Yeah, you had to be within 10 feet of me. Sorry.
Oh, well. It was going to fail anyway. 10.
All right. As the steam hits you, you take... okay, I guess I'll roll it on here, because otherwise it's a flat damage, and you may take less if I do it this way. Roll...
I like rounded damage, too. It's okay.
Oh, I did it backwards.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
There we go. You take 55
Well, I have 5 temp hit points.
fire
so there.
damage. 55 fire damage, and are permanently blinded.
Excusez-moi.
You are permanently blinded.
So
Who
we
wrote
got
this
a
book?
deaf. So we got a deaf guy, a blind guy,
Here we
a guy
go.
we can't remember, a guy obsessed with salt, a guy we can't
Hello?
remember.
Yeah, hello, Rick Hines. Rick Hines.
I'm going to save that, and I'm just going to send that to him.
clip that. Clip that. Rick Hines.
And
Gonna
now
take you to the 8th age, buddy.
the 8th age.
I'm gonna cast some magic, and then I'm gonna make this thing my puppet just so I can mock in bars.
All right. So Fate has moved up there, but she dashed, so she can't do anything with her turn this turn. Essential, it is your turn. You just saw a giant vat of steam get thrown at Invars, who is presumably screaming in pain, and
Oh no! I don't scream.
Oh.
I'm stoic.
you're very
Making that Murph sound like.
just doesn't hurt, and
Where'd everyone
I can still totally see.
Are you in pain, or do you need the bathroom? I'm very confused right now.
Yes.
That did not help.
Essential, it is your turn.
All right, so I forgot that I'm also writing Scrappy, so Scrappy's gonna go ahead and move forward.
Okay.
Boom, I'm on top of Scrappy.
Yep.
And then Scrappy's gonna go ahead and dash as an action,
Mm-hmm.
so I get into close combat. Okay. Now let's take a game. So, right off the bat, as a bonus action, I'm gonna move my tentacle over here. I'm gonna whip my hair back and forth on him. Do I do not get advantage because that's not me?
Well, nope, you don't get advantage because Fate hasn't done anything to distract this guy yet, so.
And she's still invisible, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's 16 to hit with my tentacle, my tentacruel.
Your tentacruel misses as it just
Fuck.
floppily hits it and it
Ew.
pays it no mind.
I lose a lot of respect for it because it's floppity over somewhere, and I didn't ask for it to do that. Damn. Anyways, I'll go ahead and use my first attack with my axe as I summon it as my pack weapon. Boom, in my hand. First swipe. Wow, that is a definite miss with a 15. And then I'll go ahead and swing again with my second attack. Oh, I hope this hits. A 30.
Yes, you hit.
Awesome. I'll go ahead and burn a first level spell slot to Divine Smite this golem.
Mm-hmm.
To just give me an extra damage boost. Alright, so here is the damage, and then I'll do the smites. You want me to just give you total, or do you want me to give you...
What type of damage is it?
So my normal slashing damage is 11, and then 9 radiant.
Okay, so...
Sorry, 12 radiant.
12 radiant, and you said 9 slashing. Is your axe magical?
My axe is not magical.
Okay. So...
But I wish it was.
Killing gem
Wait,
thing.
it is... No, it's not. Never mind.
No.
Never mind.
Shh. 16.
No, internet.
Okay. All right. That the rest of your turn?
That is all for me.
All right. Grim Eyes.
Mm.
This is what happens when I don't know what to do.
Oh, no.
Honestly, I think I'm just gonna stay.
Hey,
I
bro.
almost closed Google Chrome. I hit the wrong button.
Real quick, DM. My last attack that did damage.
Mhm.
I do have the slasher feat, so it does also reduce its movement by 10 still currently.
Okay, so it's still at 10 less speed for this turn.
Correct.
Got it.
Correct.
I am going to bonus action hex. Oh, what is the range of that? 90 feet. Okay. I want to make sure I had the range on that. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast it again.
Okay, so
Um,
what ability score are you going to affect with your hex?
Dexterity.
Okay. Got a dex hex in. All right. Hexadecimal system.
Yep. Do we decimal system? Do we ever?
The Dewey Hexable system. What?
22, 14, and no. 22 is the highest one. The others were below 14.
Okay, so you hit once.
Another 11 damage.
All right.
Plus hex damage.
Which is necrotic, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
6 necrotic.
All right. Okay, 63. Y'all have done 63 damage to this thing so far. Well done. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Invars, it is your turn.
I am blinded permanently, and however, I have lesser restoration, which cures a condition such as blinded.
Cool. How long does it take to cast that? Is that just a single action?
One action touch.
Okay.
You touch a creature, Mwah. and can either end one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition be blinded,
There
deafened,
you-
paralyzed, or poisoned. So, going to gather up the serpentine energies and say, lesser restoration. Boink. Does that indeed work?
It
DM?
does. Your asking your sword to give you sight beyond sight has in fact cured your eyes.
And that I'll use my movement to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, get kind of over there all by myself, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to have the spiritual weapon move up to a distance. It only has to move 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Make an attack, rolling a 25 to hit, and dealing a massive 6 points of spiritual weapon damage.
All right, so 6 radiant. That's force damage actually. So
Yeah.
60. Guess how much damage you guys have done?
Nice.
All
Paying
right.
attention here. Yes.
Okay. Anything else you're gonna do with your turn? Oh no, you did
Nothing
use your
else
action.
with my turn. Hope you come back soon, Icarus.
Yep, it is Icarus's turn, so we'll take.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just turned off my video. I'm trying to reduce things so I can actually have bandwidth.
Right on.
So,
Cool. It is your turn.
okay. So I'm gonna move. Okay. I just need to be within 30 feet. There we go. So I'm gonna move just slightly over to like here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use one of my magic items that I have never used that I got at the beginning of the game. I'm gonna use my decanter of endless water, because as an action I can produce 30 gallons of water that gushes forth like a geyser, 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. I can aim it and push. So they need to succeed on its DC 13 strength saving throw.
Oh, interestingly enough, I failed that save. What happens?
Takes 1d4 bludgeoning damage and falls prone. It is also salt water and cold, so I'm hoping that maybe put out the fire. I don't know.
Let's see here. Okay, it is knocked prone because it's not immune to that. Okay. So how much damage?
Just 1d4. So let me just roll 3.
Okay.
So
72.
So I heard you like salt water. Here you go.
All these flavors, and you chose to be salty. All right, it is knocked prone. So let's go ahead and give it whatever the hell. Okay, we'll just do that. And put the net there, I guess. So, all right, there's that thing. Anything else you're gonna do with your turn?
No, I'm gonna walk a little bit further and get out of range of anything.
Okay. I am going to roll to see if I recharge the steam burn. Well, that's unfortunate.
For whom?
You'll find out. All right. I
wish there was someone after me so they could have tied it down or something. I don't know.
Okie dokie. All right. Well, it happened there. So, okay. It's gonna try to It's gonna go ahead and try to hit, Essential with its big old piston fists. That.
Oh, piston. I heard something very different.
Yeah.
I thought things and said, in the Disney movie Cars, you're what?
So that is a 29 and
cup,
a 30
yes.
to hit you, Essential.
Both will definitely hit that.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and roll it on here so that it's whatever. That's the first hit. You take 36 bludgeoning damage from the first punch and 38 from the second. And if it is a creature, on the second punch, it pushes you 15 feet back in a straight line. So effectively knocks you off Scrappy. Or you can take Scrappy with you. It's your choice.
It's up to you. I mean, if you choose to punch me off Scrappy, then I'll be prone on the ground, or I have to make some sort of save, or I don't know. It's up to you.
Go
It's
ahead
your-
and make a strength save to see if you can hold on to Scrappy, and Scrappy comes with you.
Okay. Strength save. That is going to be a 25.
All right, you manage to hold on to Scrappy, and Scrappy, licking his eyeball mid-punch, flies backwards with you. Scrappy is prone, however, you are just on top of Scrappy as normal.
Hilarious.
So you are knocked back 15 feet.
Cool.
And that is its turn. Fate finally pops up, and... Perfect. You see in her hand a blade that you're not used to seeing, that she doesn't normally carry on her. Looks as if she's using a packed weapon. And she takes a swing at the golem and does hit. Okay. And she uses... Oh, shit. All right. So she does... Wow. So the damage you guys have been laying out, she in one strike single-handedly manages to cleave a line right through the side of this thing, as she does 20 damage with one swing. And that is her turn.
Fate has intervened.
Fate has intervened. Essential, it is your turn.
All right. I tell Scrappy to get back up, and we make our way back towards the golem. And Scrappy will go ahead and make a bite attack against him. So it's just a d20 plus 4. That is going to be a 19 to hit the golem.
Okay. 19 does not hit.
He's not hit. Okay. So then, as a bonus action, I will go ahead and attack with my dreadlock over there.
All right.
Bonus action. Here we go. That's not gonna hit. That's 16.
Nope.
And then we'll go ahead with mine. So for my action,
Ooh. It's bloodied.
bloody.
Yep.
That's great.
Basically looks pretty messed up. But not that messed up.
That's
Is it rusty?
Is it
I
rusting?
did just put it in salt
Looks like it's made out of boxes and shit. It
Oh,
it
God.
already kind of looked like trash.
All right, I'll go ahead with my first attack then. That is going to be a natural one.
I'm gonna have to tell you, I'm sorry that misses.
Yeah, and then second attack, and that's going to be a 19, which I pretty sure misses.
Yep.
All right, and that will be it.
Actually, let's see here. All right, so right after your turn, Fate is going to go ahead and use one of hers legendary actions to make another swing at this thing. And misses, unfortunately. So. All right, and that's Essential's turn. Grim Eyes, hanging out by the door.
I see no need to move from here. I'll be honest. I'm going to firebolt this time around.
Okay.
Uh, 16. Nope.
No, it does not hit.
Not really many places I could possibly hide in here, huh?
Nope. All the boxes and stuff are out technically behind this thing, so right now you're in wide open space. There's nothing to hide behind.
All right, cool. That's it.
All right. Everybody within 120 feet at the end of your turn, Fate yells out that we can do basically some inspirational bullshit. All right, I should really plan this ahead, but none of you can have disadvantage on this turn until her next action.
Oh.
And Invars, it is your turn.
Right. First thing, spiritual weapon will swing around and take a shot.
All
That
right.
is a freaking just a second level spiritual weapon. It's going to take a shot. Rolling a 30. That is a nat 20. Critical.
Nice. It hits.
Does that matter for a spiritual weapon?
Yeah, it still does double damage.
Okay. I did say second level, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So first damage. Holy cow. 21 points.
21 points of force
Well,
damage.
it actually registered the crit, so
Oh, okay.
I was hoping I would double that, but oh well. 21 points.
All
Does
right.
it look hurt now? You said it was bloodied a minute ago, right?
Yes, it is. It is bloodied. So it's over half of its HP is gone.
Okay, and that's just my bonus action. With my action, I'm going to cast a spell, pull out a small pinch of sulfur, grind it in my green dragonborn claws, clap my claws together, and say, "Your Mungan help me, Serpent's Kiss and Serpent's Venom." And I cast Flame Strike. I'll need a Dex save. I believe it's hexed, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's hexed. It does have disadvantage. So that's cool. It has disadvantage with a -1. So that's a 5. It fails your
Okay,
attack.
so that is 19 fire damage,
Oh.
and it'll still be 46 radiant damage also. I don't know how to make it roll that, so I'm just going to roll it up in there. 17 radiant.
All right. So as the fire hits it, you see that it seems to burn away more of the metal around this thing, as if fire seems to do more damage than you would think for something that's shooting out steam.
That is interesting.
I did like super chill it.
Then I'm going to just take a little bit of movement, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just to get around there. So I've done my action, my move, and my bonus action. I'm all done.
Okay. And Icarus, it is your turn.
Eldritch Blast.
Okie dokie.
So 3 times. So 1, 16, nope. 19 and 16.
As your shots go wide.
Let's see. I'm gonna go over to Inbars. I feel useful right now. I'm hoping your luck will rub off on me.
All right. It is its turn. Let's see here. It did get its thing back, so both actually, it looks like if you want to, Scrappy, Essential, and Fate can all make an attack of opportunity against this thing.
If they want to.
If they want to.
Does Fate want to?
Fate just rolled and missed.
Looks like Scrappy rolled something. But it's muted, so we can't tell.
Oh, I'm sorry. Scrappy missed, and
Alright.
then I'll go ahead and make a swing with my axe. I probably missed. No, 28.
All right, you
Oh.
hit.
Awesome. I do have
Nice.
Sentinel. I do have Sentinel, so it is stuck in place.
Oh, all
And I'll
right.
go ahead and burn another spell slot to Radiant, to Divine Smite it. So that's 17 normal slashing damage. And wow, come on. And that is not bad. 12 points of radiant damage. So
Alright.
29 points in total. And he is stuck there.
All right. That's 183. Okay. That seemed to catch its attention. I cannot hit both of you. So, Essential, as you stop it in its tracks, it turns and looks at you. I need you to make a Constitution save. As steam bursts forth from its chest, you and Scrappy both have to make the save.
Oof.
I rolled a 19.
I think Scrappy gets the +4, doesn't it?
Scrappy has a +4. And
Yeah.
he has a +1 already, so he has a +5. So Essential rolled a 19, and Scrappy rolled a... Scrappy's dead. Scrappy rolled a 3. So it's 8. 8 together.
You both failed.
Oof.
65 fire damage,
Oh,
and you're
yikes.
permanently blinded.
Okay. Well, I am a tiefling, so it's half that. I'm permanently blinded. That's the only really big issue.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Pretty crazy.
You've
A
angered
deaf
the
man.
golem. And that is its
Deaf
turn.
man, a blind man, and a lizard walk into a bar.
The blizzard just got eviscerated. All right, it is.
Oh, is Scrappy dead?
Yeah, so Scrappy basically
Sauteed
dissipates-
lizard?
He dissipates into like
Oh.
ashes, but he'll come back.
He'll come back as Scruppy.
All right, she is going to swing her blade, casting Green Flame Blade. Trying to hit. Jesus. All right, so apparently she's no help this turn. Wasted. Oh, at least it was a cantrip.
And bloodied.
All right. Well, good job, Fate. Sucking it up for everybody. Oh wait, no, she
Well,
has.
hold on.
No, she doesn't have advantage because that's not another character. Essential, it is your turn. You are blind. Montfrere.
As a blind person,
Let's
There's very
see,
few
said
options.
the blind man. Wait, no.
very few options. My land hands will not do any good for me here. Much at a loss because I'm permanently blind. Well, I'll have my. Ooh, actually, I need to look at that.
It doesn't technically say that it uses your sight, so I'll let it attack normally.
You can make a melee attack against one creature within 10 feet of it. Yeah, so technically it will react to it. So, alright, I'll go ahead and roll for my, as a bonus action. Roll for this little head of lock of hair. It's dirty 20.
All right, hits.
Oh, okay. And that is... Oh, that's sorry, that's the wrong thing. And that is 5 points of cold damage, and it loses 10 feet of movement.
All right.
And then I'll go ahead and attack blindly, so I'm at disadvantage.
Yep.
On this first attack, and on both my attacks. Get the fuck out of here. Here you go. Alright, definitely misses. And then last attack. Definitely misses. Alright, that will be, that's it.
Distracted by the loss of your sight and your kind of friend, you frantically swing at the darkness, hitting nothing. All right. Grim Eyes.
Firebolt was not the best decision, so back to Eldritch Blasting.
Thought fire was doing extra good damage.
He missed with Firebolt.
Yeah, no, my Firebolt
oh.
did fuck all. I missed. So I'm going to go with something that I get more chances to hit with. 21,
Hits.
11,
Nope.
and 21.
All right, 2 hits. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Damage. Bean damage. Whatever.
23 damage.
All right.
Plus 5 hex. 28 damage.
All right. It is looking pretty messed up. It looks like it's on its last legs. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Invars, it is your turn.
Invars, I rush forward within range of it. I'm going to attack using my spear. First attack is a 25 to hit.
Yes, it hits.
That is a two-handed hit, initially doing 6 points of damage. That is a magic spear.
Yep.
However, I'm going to invoke a special ability called Divine Strike. Once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can cause the attack to deal an extra 2d8 of damage. So, it won't let me roll 2d8, so I'm going to roll it manually.
Okay. Just give me the total, because I know
Roll.
that it's all magical, so.
12 total.
All right.
And then I'm going to, again, have the bonus action to have the second level spiritual weapon take a swipe at it.
And it does have advantage because of you.
Oh, goody. It's not a 23 then, or it may be a 23. I'll take another swipe to see if it crits. It does not, but it does roll a 28.
All right.
And the spiritual weapon damage is not that great, only a 6.
All right.
But it's force damage, right?
Yep.
And that's all my stuff that I can do right now.
All right. Icarus, it is your turn.
Having seen 2 people get blinded, I am not getting in range. So Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Let's see. That's not it. Come on, give me something. Stop giving me 8s. I have +8. No. I'm going to stay over here because my blasts of pure chaotic energy are doing fuck all.
All right. So, I guess it's this guy's turn. All right, I got to roll to see if his steam burn recharges. You lucky bastards, it does not. All right.
He has so many holes in him. I think the steam is just leaking out at this point.
Basically, it is. It is going to take 1 attack on Invars and 1 attack on Fate with its piston punch. 32 to hit you, Invars.
That's a miss.
I know that hits Fate. All right.
Screw you.
You want to be blinded again? All right. You take 46 bludgeoning damage, Invars, and
Oof.
Fate takes 45. And that is that dude's turn. Fate's turn. She is... All right. Nope, she's going to go ahead and just attack with her packed weapon. Casting Green Flame Blade again. Actually does manage to hit this time, finally. And so let's roll that damage. All right. 2 is 10. Okay, so that's... All right. It literally looks like it's about to fall apart. Essential, it is your turn. You can't see what's happening, but you hear grankly bits.
I'm going to go ahead and just attack blindly. First attack, no, natural ties.
I mean, if it's super flanked and you're disadvantaged and advantaged, you know.
Oh, am I flanking?
No, you're not flanking with anybody.
Yeah.
The tentacle is.
So that misses.
Yes.
And then I'll go ahead and do my second attack.
Okay.
It's going to be nothing as well. And then I'll go ahead and do the bonus action. Attack with my guy, my little tentacle there.
It does have advantage.
Okay.
Crit fish.
Hits with a 24.
Yep.
And that is 9 points of cold damage and 10 feet reduction.
All right.
That's it.
So by now, this thing's just teetering and tottering
Yep.
back and forth. It looks
Mhm.
really vulnerable if someone were to, I don't know, attack it.
Yeah, Grimeyes.
I will. I'll just blast at it again.
All right.
Pew pew.
Natural 20 on that first one.
Yay!
15's not going to do anything, and 16's not going to do anything. So, banking on high damage for the natural 20. So it's max on the first die plus
No,
whatever I
we're
roll.
just doing the
Just
roll
doing the double.
Yeah, do the double.
Okay.
It's less convoluted and it works with D&D Beyond better.
All right. So that's 10 plus 4, 14.
You said
Plus 2 necrotic from Hex.
How do you finish the mechanical golem?
I'd like to shoot it right in its stupid metal head.
As your Eldritch Blast, a couple of them go wide. That one blast goes straight through, basically shattering and exploding its mechanical face that didn't really have. And the creature slumps forward. And as it slumps forward, you see a key, looks like a wind-up key, slowing down and coming to a complete stop.
I grab the key.
You have
I'm next in the turn order. I'm grabbing the key.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say, nice job, and then we're all gonna forget that he did anything.
Essential's on his knees grabbing his eyes.
Yes. So, we are off the battle mat. We are out of turn order.
Woohoo.
And you all have gathered the first key, or so it seems.
The key's gonna work. I will fight God himself to make this key work.
So, when you come into
Let's see.
Kansas City and when we fighting. All right. So, yep. Essential is on the ground, groveling, screaming about being blind, or at least talking
Essential,
loudly.
What's wrong with you? It's just a lizard. We can get you another one.
He's
Really?
He's literally. He's like, what? What are you talking about? And he's literally poking his eyeballs. Like, I can't see.
Here, let me help you with that. Boink. Lesser restoration.
Well, that was dramatic. Sorry, I was not any help other than that one crossbow. And that we're in a water.
Essential thanks you, Invars. Shakes your hand. He also gives you an essential water as his part of his gratitude.
Oh.
Holy water.
If essential was to bless my decanter of endless water, could I have endless holy water?
No.
Yeah.
It's already, and the reasoning I'm using for that is the fact that it's already technically enchanted.
Fair enough.
You cheap bastard.
Doesn't mean I'm not gonna try it.
I just like line up all of the possessed people in the city, and it's just like, be blessed by the ocean god, and just spray them all down. Anyway.
All right. You have gathered all of the loot from this room. You have defeated the foe. What is your next course of action?
Grim Eyes turns around and checks the door.
The door is gone.
Oh, great. He leaves.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a healing potion. Does anyone need healing?
No, I'm good.
I'm gonna use 2 normal healing potions.
I'll just follow Grim Eyes before I forget that he left.
Where's the goblin?
Well, okay, so to kind of explain a little bit more about this, you'll know if he's there or if he's gone. You won't completely forget about him. You just can't remember specific details, like his name, what he's done, like
Who's the
anything
goblin?
notable is just gone. You just know that this dude's been traveling with you, but he hasn't really done anything of note.
Okay.
Who's the goblin?
That's pretty noteworthy. All right, you don't even know what he is. All right, so Grim Eyes has walked out of the door. Icarus has followed shortly after. The rest of the room is basically just broken boxes and stuff like that, so you've gotten all the items of worth from here.
Let's
On
move
any
on.
of that paperwork, did we see the name of the creator? Just to keep in mind if we ever find them.
No, it wasn't signed. It looked like it was just laboratory notes. And if
Fair
it
enough.
doesn't look like it was going to be in a book or anything, it was just like, this is what I'm working on.
Fair enough. All right. I think we've all just walked out. So
Okay.
what can we see outside of the store?
As you walk out this door, you see another set of stairs. As you walk out, the layout, except from where you came, has changed a little bit. So there's a set of stairs that goes up a little bit higher, and there is a set of stairs that goes forward now to another door, and then there's another door down below you on the stairway going down. Think of yourselves as in a giant sphere.
Well, goblin, where does your intuition point us now?
Do I know which way is back towards the main room?
Yep, that path is not changed.
All right, cool. Opposite direction.
So up, down, middle.
Middle.
Okay.
Now is not the time to be telling me I need to update Google Chrome. Google Chrome.
All right. As you're walking down those stairs, you have to be careful. As getting past this set of stairway, you're walking down. I need you all to make a dex saving throw as sharp
Okay.
spikes extend out from the wall.
Let's 4. Everybody.
Dex
I-
saving throw.
I'm a moron. I just realized that I made a dexterity check and not a saving throw last time.
So I have 15. Is that? I think I have that 4. I'm just gonna assume I have the 4 until you tell me to stop adding the 4. So
Yep, you're all
19.
technically within 10 feet as you're walking down the stairs. They're wide enough that you can walk around Essential. I'm not going to be an
Yeah.
asshole about that.
19 for me then.
Okay.
23 for essential.
Okay.
$16 for Grim Eyes.
All right, you all passed. You all managed to avoid the spikes, as for the most part. So you're just going to take half damage from this, as they kind of barbed you as you were going by. So you all take. Weird. That's exactly what it was. You're all going to take 9 damage, 9 piercing damage.
Ow.
Darn, my temp HP is finally gone. I took no damage during that entire fight. I'm very pleased with myself.
I'm just gonna call the architect of this place Daedalus for now and curse his name.
All right.
If I ever find out their real name, I'll curse their real name. Perhaps physically.
All right. You all make your way down to the next flight, or to the next dais, as it were, and you see a door. Looks exactly the same as the other door.
I'm gonna try the handle. Is it locked?
The door opens without any
Resistance.
resistance. Yeah. As you look into the room, you look into it and you see a room filled with suits of armor, decorative vases, bronze statues, and a shelf nailed into the wall with a few scrolls on it. There's a chest on a high pedestal in the room's center, which a silver key rests upon. The walls are coated in mirrors of different shapes and sizes, ranging from quite small to as big as a door.
Oh,
I don't like this.
there's a key.
And on a pedestal in the very center of the room.
I'm guessing if we make noise or break any of the vases, the suits of armor are going to come alive. That's just my.
How far away is it?
It's in the center of the room. It's about the same size as the room that you were in. I'll put it a little bit further back. So let's see here. If you're looking in the front, it is about 80 feet away from you.
Grim Eyes. Misty Step is a relatively quiet spell.
Yep.
I'd think. I'm going to creep nice and close and then try to Misty Step on top of the pedestal.
Okay. Go ahead and if you're going to try to sneak, make a stealth
Yep.
check.
15.
Okay. You're sneaking up, and you just want to get in range so that you can use Misty Step to try to land on top of the pedestal?
Yep.
Okay. And you cast Misty Step.
Yes.
All right. You appear where the top of the pedestal is, and as you appear, you fall through the pedestal. It is an illusion.
Oh, I hate this.
You really fell for that one.
I did. I was thinking the same as Icarus.
I was like, this is a classic setup, and he just went straight for it.
And that is where we'll pick up next week. Or maybe the next week. We're not sure where it's going. We are going to be doing Honey Heist. We just want to make sure that everyone's here because every single one of us really wants to take part in that. So with that being said, thank you all for joining us this evening. You all have a wonderful evening. And just to give you all a heads up, we may have a later start time for City of Illumination tomorrow. We may be starting at 1 rather than the normal noon. But it may be sooner, it may be not. But just stay tuned. Make sure you follow my Twitter. I'll give updates as soon as I know what our start time is. And then also, if you're part of the Apotheosis server, you will get a notification when that goes live as well. But other than that, everyone, thank you for joining us. I believe Alias would like to curse Rick Hines again for being blinded. And other than that, we'll see you tomorrow and see you next week.